What's up, guys? What does it take to become a black belt in JiuJitsu? What does it take? Train hard, 8 to 10 years. What does it take to become a white belt in JiuJitsu? Which, by the way, that's the scariest thing in JiuJitsu, is a white belt. It's not a black belt. Well, I'll tell you. But what does it take? What does it take to become a white belt? Just to even walk through those doors. To show up every day. Knowing you're going to get your ass kicked. That's hard. That is hard. That is not easy to start out in JiuJitsu. But what does it take to become a black belt? What kind of person do you have to become? Discipline, focus, strength, determination, willpower. There's a lot of ups and downs in life. There's a lot of ups and downs in JiuJitsu. I believe JiuJitsu has a lot of parallels in life. More than we can even count. I started training JiuJitsu at the end of 2018 when I was 35. About to be 42. A few days. Made it the purple belt. Completely changes you. But what does it take to become a black belt? That's another level. You have to train consistently for more than 8 years to be considered black belt. Now, there are some out there who've gotten their black belt in under 5 years, but those guys are high-level guys. You know, if you're going to work, if you got a job every day, and you know you're not an MMA guy, or you didn't start out doing it, you know, it's going to take you a decade to earn it. They don't pass black belts out. I failed my first blue belt test in 2020, right before the pandemic. I broke my hip in October of 2019, and I was supposed to get my blue belt then. Been training for, a little over a year, right at about a year. And, I was training hard, just about 3 to 5 days a week with open mat sessions. So I was challenging myself, and, my skill level wasn't really, when I went to go take the test, my skill necessarily wasn't at blue. Maybe when I rolled I was, but demonstration-wise and drilling-wise, probably not. And my coach saw that. I thought I was ready. I had practiced pretty much everything on the test. 90% of it I knew, except for the self-defense part, which I just thought in my head, oh, just put me in a headlock and I'll get out of it, no problem. Put me in a guillotine, I'll get out of it, no problem. Chest push defense, easy. But coach started out with, show me headlock defense. I couldn't do it. I thought I could, but I didn't do it the way he wanted to see it. So that was on me. I had to go back and relearn it, the way he showed it. I failed that test that night. It crushed me. It didn't feel good at all to fail that test. And then we rescheduled it, and I got it at the end of February of 2020, right before the pandemic hit. Then the school shut down. It was kind of crazy because a couple weeks later, the school shut down, and then we were out. We were doing Zoom meetings via Zoom, at home with the mats. I had my dog. I was grappling with my dog, Rocky. That was fun. And then I wound up borrowing the dummy from the school. I was working the dummy, so that was cool. But yeah, what does it take to become a black belt? We're gonna get on the subject. We're gonna get on it. All right, guys. Peace.